MorganeDeLacey. Hello, this is a video about like stories that I somehow recorded myself and I was on vacation. I really don't know what to call these yet, because it's not really a vlog, is it? Anyway, so I know I'm not in my usual place with, like, the black couch and so on, but I'm just so tired and too lazy to go down there and get the tripod thing hooked up to my phone. Anyway, I am very tired because I've literally had no sleep on the plane. Plane arrived at like 5:55 a.m. Anyway, but I fixed that by taking a shower and walking outside. Also, I think I gained like 5 pounds when I was in Brazil. I wish that I was still in Brazil because even though it was hot, it was, it had some cool days, and here it's just like 90 degrees all the time. So I really miss the Brazilian weather, the winter. I know in the summer it's blazing hot. So I hope you enjoyed the video. So bye! Hello everyone, and today, as you can probably tell, I'm on vacation since my whole area is different. And so this segment of my trip video, I'm going to talk about one of my fears because I have to face it so often. It's like so annoying, and I'm sorry if you can hear birds and so on. The walls are so thin. Anyway, so to get here, to get to Brazil, I have to take a plane, and I have to take planes a lot because my family's literally everywhere in the world, but I have a fear of them. Because of all of those flying stories, I feel terrified of being on planes. It just sucks for me, and it's just like I feel like I'm going to crash or something, and that's not great. Another thing is that I get motion sickness. I don't get motion sickness on trains, boats, or cars. I get motion sickness on planes. I haven't thrown up, but I just feel incredibly nauseous, and it sucks. Also, I can't sleep on planes. The sound is so loud, and I can't sleep sitting up. And that's like the worst thing, to have to deal with all those three things while flying a 10-hour flight. It just sucks a lot. I also used to be so afraid of security when I was little. I used to be terrified of it. When I was around 8 years old, they found the scissors in my carry-on, and they were like, we have to confiscate these, and I just felt so upset, and I got so attached to the scissors, which was weird. Like, why would I get attached to scissors? Well, security this time, it was great. However, they scanned me, and they're just like, oh, it's just a random thing. You have to go through this other scanner type thing, the one that you have to hold your arms up. And so I went through that, and they're just like, oh, it's your shoes. And and I was like, oh, well, that's excellent. But now I am not scared of security anymore. I just still don't like flying. Like, my favorite part is the end when you just get off. This is my first part of the video, and I'm sorry if the iPad shakes so much. It's because my bed is very shaky, like that. Like, you can actually see this shaking in the screen. So yeah, that's it, and bye. Hello, and today I'm going to answer some questions that you guys have commented on my fan account, @Kathleen_Strombo, and so today I'm going to answer them to the best of my ability. So T_L_Y_D. First question was, how old were you when you first saw the Lord of the Rings movies? My fan account is Lord of the Rings based, if you didn't know that before. And the first time I really saw the Lord of the Rings movies when I was, I think, about 12, though I saw bits and pieces of Bilbo's birthday party and the first Hobbit scene in the Fellowship of the Ring when I was like very little, and the soundtrack has been going on around me since practically as long as I can remember. Cake for Minecraft asked why did he start a fandom account. I started one because my friend had a fan account for a band that she liked, and I thought, why don't I create a fan account for something I like? Philly's Words asked me, would you rather have your bae as your boyfriend and leave your fandoms, or stay in your fandoms and fangirl forever? That's really hard. All my baes actually like Lord of the Rings and or the other fandoms I'm in, so yeah. But going to fandoms and fangirl forever, no, seems cool, and maybe I could have like a boyfriend who's not in my fandoms, so probably stay in my fandoms and fangirl forever, because I can't have like a boyfriend who's not in my fandoms, and that'll be the best of both worlds, I think. Tatanui Shire Edits asked me, is Middle Earth your only fandom, or are there any more you're in? I'm in a lot of fandoms. Definitely the Middle Earth one is the biggest, but probably I'm also in the Harry Potter fandom. The fandom, as you can see on my shirt. Elven Light asked me, favorite superpower? Well, my favorite superpower would be probably control things, actually. I know, like, you could probably see my Slytherin side of me kicking in. And the last question I have from the Night Bus of Mordor asked me, favorite TV show? It used to be Top Gear, because they used to be on, they used to be my favorite show ever. My favorite TV show now is Jane the Virgin. That show, it's just so funny, and it's like definitely a soap opera, but it like makes fun of soap operas. See you in the next video that I do here. So, bye. Today I'm going to talk about something that's so annoying that it's just like one of the most annoying things whenever I come here is that I always have to get Havaianas. It's more cool flip-flops than America, and they even have like Wellingtons, rainbows here. Like, it's just amazing. When we went to this Havaiana shop, it was one of the weird, like, I felt so embarrassed, oh my gosh. So I was trying to get the Rio 2016 flip-flops, and like, as one of the like shop helpers, I'm not quite sure what they're called, he came over to me and spoke to me in Portuguese, and I knew that he was like, trying to say like, can I help you, and so I said, so what do you want, like what's your size, but I don't know Portuguese at all, so like I was just like freaking out, and I'm very awkward in conversations, even in English, so literally I just didn't know what to say. I was just like, instead of saying like, oh, do you happen to speak English, I just said like and I just like backed away, but like, and then he repeated himself in English, but I just felt so embarrassed, like a lot of my family members know Portuguese and I don't, and it's just like really, really weird. Anyway, so that happened, and yeah. Also, my iPad, which I filmed like the first two videos on, because it has like a keyboard, and I was doing the Q&A thing. Basically, it's full storage, and I don't know how to get my videos like sent to my phone, which is luckily still has storage. I don't know how. Anyway, so yeah, whenever I come here, I just have to shop, and it's just so annoying, and I just have to shop for Havaianas, and also like just random stuff like clothes, and yeah. Goodbye. Hello people, I'm going to talk from down here today because I forgot to bring my iPad skateboard for a stand. I really miss my tripod. So today I'm going to talk about the passport story. So before I came here, we realized that my passport had expired, I think like 4 months before, so, really bad. And so we went to the passport office at like 7:30 a.m. and that was horrible for me. I can't sleep very well at night sometimes. So I had to wake up at 6, and I normally wake up for school around 6:30. But, who wants to wake up at 6 or even 6:30 when it's summer? So we went there and they're like, oh, you have to come back. And because I was so tired, I literally started like crying because, well, I didn't cry in front of the guy because, that would be a bit embarrassing. But once we were in the car, I started crying because I was so tired I didn't know what to do. And when I wake up very early or had like minimal hours to sleep, I tend to feel sick. And I think I really have to deal with my motion sickness on planes. Anyway, so I didn't really feel like eating that much. So the rest of the day sort of like laid there and like didn't do anything. So we came back a couple of days before our flight, like I think 2 days before. They're like, okay, you could come in. However, it was 7, so I had to wake up at 5:30, and that was awful. It was so bad. I was so tired, and I just wanted to like fall asleep. And I actually didn't. I literally had like 4 hours of sleep that night. The rest of the day, I literally just sat in my room, doing nothing. I had to do some work for my work, but I was all at home even though I didn't really want to do it. And yeah, luckily I'm here. I have a passport, which is good, but I do not want to do that again. Anyway, so bye.